Hello, I hope all is well. So the other day I was minding my own business, teleported into Edgeville, and I couldn't help but notice what to me looked like a bunch of runecrafting bots. Now they were wearing the full Guardians of the Rift outfit, but carrying rune kite shields, which I thought was kind of unusual. I hadn't really seen that before. So I thought, what better to do than to gear up the 10 HP Ironman and try to get a few kills and see what I can get. And right there, some of them dropping 70k. They occasionally would have a rune kite, glory, ring of wealth, and a combat bracelet for some reason. So a 70k PK is really not bad for just a few seconds of work, just a simple teleblock and either a few arrows or a dragon dagger. So I know I have stated in past videos that I'm not looking to make bank while PKing on the 10 HP Ironman, but I did bring along my main for kind of a dual purpose. I was trying to grab as much of the loot as I could, and also I would kind of sit him at the front of the wilderness so I could see the bots as they come up, just to make sure that I was clear of the skeletons and that I was ready to hit with the teleblock and the entangle. I did eventually get tolerance from the skeletons up here just because I stayed here for nearly a full hour just PKing. There was really no reason to leave. I kind of just took the stuff I needed. Nobody really fought back, and the loot piles would eventually kind of stack up. Now, as far as PKing goes, there's, I guess, not really any such thing as AFK PKing, but this was probably about as AFK as it gets PKing wise. Eventually, I did find a world where there were several bots, and they kept re-gearing after I'd kill them, and they would come right back up. And so while I was doing this, I was watching March Madness, and if anyone's not familiar with that, anyone outside of the States, that's like our big college basketball tournament in the spring, well, in March and April. And it's a lot of fun because there's a bunch of games on at once. So I was just sitting there watching the tournament and kind of keeping an eye on my screen, and whenever another bot would come up, I would go ahead and kill him in just a few shots, wait for the loot on my main, pick it up, and then kind of rinse and repeat, waiting for that next bot to come. I did look up some of these bots in the high scores, and most of them had well beyond 99 mining, with somewhere around 50 plus mining, and presumably that is just from mining the rock falls to get into the rifts, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So in addition to the bots, I did see some high level real players doing some rune crafting, and then one other PKer. That was this guy who managed to get a hit on me. Fortunately, my 10 HP and 1 defense came up real tanky there, and I was able to get the kill. Unfortunately, I didn't have my main logged in on this world as I was hopping with both of them at the same time. That would have been some decent loot, but he did have a rune trimmed kite shield in one of his keys. Had to destroy that. Felt pretty bad because those were kind of nostalgic back in the day. So obligatory, I had to charge all the glories I got so I could sell them on the GE, and here is all of the loot from the bots I killed. So that is nearly 600k from about 1 hour of killing the runecrafting bots on the 10 HP Ironman. This was a lot of fun, and I did enjoy doing this. I'll probably do this again sometime. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.